day, new stream. Let's play some Kuni. I guess last time we got started, I planned for the stream to go a lot longer than it did, but then I overestimated the energy I had. So I guess we'll finish what I started last night. Let's get ourselves a new wand. But to do that, we need some enthusiasm. Let's turn in this quest. We can see what we can do about that leafy mantle soon. Going into more detail for what the Telling Stone told us, whenever the thing around Oliver's neck starts glowing, it does in fact mean there's someone with a piece of heart to spare. It's also good to bear in mind, unless you have the piece of heart unlocked, you cannot obtain other types of hearts. For example, we only have enthusiasm unlocked. So we can only get enthusiasm. Alright, let's restore his enthusiasm.
So, do you think it works?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty.
Hello,
please
welcome
tell
to
us
the
you're back to
stream.
your old self.
Hope you're having a nice day.
Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
Nice. Spring Lock spell and rejuvenate. Springlock is a lot more useful, as the name would suggest. It can spring locks. It will allow us to unlock, well, locked chests. Rejuvenate, well, it just rewinds time for an object, restoring it to its former glory. Hello, Beacon of Lexi. So, yeah, I guess there's nothing for it but to just go to the weapon store. Hello.
Me.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, heads up. The stream can hear you, but not like complete words.
Yeah, that's fine. My voice is kind of shot anyway. So.
I just realized, when I eventually do the Kingdom Hearts 2 practice run, that'll be your chance to just get what Kingdom Hearts is all about.
Yeah.
Because I will be doing a no spoilers run.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, I have about like an hour to talk and then I have to get going.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day.
It went from 3 to 1. Get there, don't worry.
No haters in the comments, please.
Yeah,
And this channel will not be streaming Fortnite.
not ever.
First off, that isn't your call to make. Second, I don't like Fortnite, so it will not be streamed. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day. We're playing Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Now you see, Weeabooty, I would love to play Final Fantasy 15. I would love to play Final Fantasy 16, I'm sorry. But streaming a game requires you to own the game. And I do not own Final Fantasy 15. Oh, 16. So my apologies. It's kinda impossible to stream something you don't own. So time for the next dungeon. And a new mechanic. The Thumbellimer. I have no idea how to pronounce that. So, Psych Up is essentially defend, except it powers you up instead of defending. Not much more to it. Oh, and when we see a question mark, we can just press square or Y, depending on which version you're playing, to use a spell.
Come on!
So something you're going to notice, our new familiar is level 1! Anytime you get a new familiar, they will be like their level will be in the multiples of 10. The most common is level 1. So we're not going to be using our new familiar for a while because I don't feel like dying.
Watch this!
I'll be right back. I meant to mute before saying that. I am not leaving the stream.
We won! Watch this! Here goes! Nito! Here goes! We run! Let's do it! Here goes! Nito! Come on! Here goes! We run! Let's do it! Here goes! We did it! Come on! Here goes! We did it! Come on! Here goes! Help! Come on! Here goes! We run! We won! Watch this! Here goes! Roger! Here goes! We did it! We can do this!
Sorry about that long extended period of time where I just wasn't talking. But I am back. And let's blitz him with magic!
We won!
Okay, this puzzle. Extremely annoying. Alright.
We can do this! Here goes! We did it!
Alright, now, this puzzle is actually really confusing and gets a lot of people stuck.
Here goes! We did it!
Alright, first things first, if we interact with it, So, for the right amount of MP to be used, you want to ignore that first one. Instead, go to this one, and this is where you start the chain. Otherwise, that first candle will burn out before you can get to this third one. Because yes, each of these lamps are on a timer.
Watch this! Here goes!
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far.
Nito!
Now, word to the wise. You're gonna notice there's a chest in this area. We can't get it yet, so I'm going to be ignoring it. There will be a stream dedicated to specifically hunting for every chest of that type, and we will revisit here.
Nito! We can do this! Here goes!
Now let's bring out the lemur. Now we go wild!
Nito!
Time to rescue the king!
Your Majesty!
Need a hand?
It's you two. Look, one has retrieved one's wand.
Huh? So he wasn't kidnapped?
Oh, the crook struck one. Oh.
That'll teach you to turn your back on me, you old tomfool, you!
That is one huge rodent!
You squeaklings work for the fat cat, do you?
No, we,
Too slow!
Alright, Hickory Dickory Dock on the clock. He is weak to fire. Oh, time for a new mechanic. During boss fights, every now and then, this will happen. It's exactly as the voice says. It's your chance to get as much damage as you can. There are two ways to counter Tailspin. First, you do what I did and just defend. Second, switch to the lemur. Again? Okay, that's lucky. Wow, 3 times in a row? He died in the cutscene.
We won!
Yeah, a very easy boss.
The Zodiacs are assembled, Your Radiance.
I thank you all for attending. Very well. I hereby call the Council to order.
You are all doubtless aware of the purpose of this session.
We are here to discuss the elimination of the pure-hearted one. Come before us, Dark Jinn.
You summoned me, White Witch.
The so-called savior from the other world. He must be destroyed. Shadar, it is time that you proved yourself worthy of the title of Executor.
On one condition.
Ha! The insolence! He presumes to bargain with our queen?
Go on.
Very well. I must request that you entrust this task to me and me alone. Hear me, members of the Council. I have no need of your aid.
He thinks himself our equal? What gives him the right?
He is either very brave or very
To presume to give us orders?
Babbling fools.
Silence! Very well. You will have your wish, Shadar. I entrust the task entirely to you. Teach those who speak of a savior the futility of their hope.
It shall be done. This Oliver, this savior, I will taint his heart with the blackness of despair.
This is one's magic wand. When one was a kitten, one ran quite wild with the old thing. Here, it is yours now.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
If you know who finds out about this, one fears we shall both live to regret it. But one can hardly say no to one so very pure.
When you say you know who, you mean Shadar, don't you?
There's no need to say it out loud, is there? But yes, that is who one means.
Your Majesty, you've gone and given him the wand now. There's no going back.
One supposes so.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'll bring down Shadar. You'll see.
We finally got a new wand! Stream's not over yet, though. Alright. For the rest of the stream, we will be doing side quests, and more or less, towards the end of the stream, we will then make our way to Al Mamoon. And this will be a lot of side quests. Just find a certain piece of heart, then, well, we give it to the person that needs it. Alright, this guy is actually a very important side quest. We will see much later what I mean by that. He won't be relevant again until the last 2 hours of the game or so. Alright, now's a good time to show what else we'll be doing before going to Alma Moon. Bounty hunting! And by completing a merit stamp card, we can get rewards like this. More glims in battle, easier to sneak up on enemies, get more stuff when foraging, run faster in the overworld, and the ability to jump. Jumping does absolutely nothing. It's just a little bit faster to move inside of buildings where you're forced to walk if you can jump. Alright, we still need enthusiasm. And I know just where to get it.
Watch this! Nito! Let's do it! Here goes! Let's go! Here goes! We did it! Come on!
Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, we're just gonna be doing a bunch of side quests for a while. For this first one, we just need to kill a bunch of enemies.
We won!
Yeah, but no, also, this forest area is very missable. I was talking with someone, so I couldn't say it at the time. This forest area is extremely missable.
We can do this!
Anyway, what Drippy said as we left Ding Dong Dell marks the end what is basically the entire tutorial of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch.
We did it!
That was where I wanted to end the stream last night. Then today, the goal was to do the side quests, then reach Alma Moon. And that was going to be the stream. So this stream is going to be longer to try to make up for lost time. Now, I didn't go over it before, but iced coffee is extremely valuable. A bunch of iced coffee will basically be enough to carry you through the entire game. And don't let the 10 MP fool you. Once we unlock a later mechanic, iced coffee is all we'll need. Alright, how about we go pick up that old guy's diary? And get a bounty done out of the way, and get a bounty out of the way while we're at it. Oh, as we see, we got a gold glim. All right.
Watch this.
Why don't we open up with a cut loose? Now, don't be fooled. Frostbite won't always be a more powerful spell. It is still ice damage. So against something that resists ice, fire will still be more effective. So here's a fun fact. In the original Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, you had to manually go into the menu and equip Oliver's new wand. Because if you didn't, then you would have the old stick still equipped. And it would be very easy to forget. Weapons for humans come basically once in a millennium. Like once in a blue moon, you'll get a new weapon. Also, that leafy mantle we got goes right at home on our lemur. Okay, so I'm pressing L1 and I want to see where the camera's pointing me to.
Watch this! Nito!
Huh, I guess it's not pointing me towards anything. Okay, I am so glad I don't have any other viewers right now. Oh my god, I can't believe I just... Oh, it was pointing frickin' north. Oh my god. I'm so glad there are no other viewers besides me on my phone. Jesus. Okay, so apparently my stream setup is glitching because it's saying I have more comments than I had already. But let's claim some bounties, or the only bounty we actually claimed. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Let's jump! Let's jump like a pretty ballerina! Why did I say that? Alright!
We won! Watch this!
Alright, let's go. Start out with a cut loose. Now, Frostbite is actually really effective against these things.
We did it!
Alright, finally time to head back. And now, we turn in quests. Now then, let's go to the item shop because I want to show you guys something. Yeah, could we just take a look at the price? MP items are extremely rare, extremely valuable. So, this is your PSA, kids. Don't waste your MP. Unless you know you are about to get unless you know you're about to get fully topped off on MP, you don't waste it. Alright. Let's go to Swift Solutions. We can claim another bounty. And the merit card. Alright, so after we rest at the inn, I'm going to take a 10-minute break, more or less. The stream won't end. We'll just be taking a short break so I can get some water and so I can get some water. Alright, we are back. Now let's go to Alma Moon. Alright, we're in the Golden Grove. No.
Come on! We can do this!
Alright. It's just might versus the Tyke. Tyler?
We did it!
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Come on!
I hope you guys are having a pleasant day today. Let me just eat a sandwich real quick. Just gulp it down like it's nothing. RPG logic. You gotta love it. What is this thing? That, my friends, is how you juke something.
Watch this! We did it!
Alright. I'm gonna drink some water real quick, so I'm gonna turn my mic off. I see we have a new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a pleasant day.
Let's do it!
Ah, Pom Pom. My good old friend who I so love to fight. So, Pom Pom, just heads up. Fully resistant to physical attacks. So, when you fight one of these, just bring out Oliver. Save yourself the torture. Then just pull out your familiar. Hello, Tyler.
We did it! We can do this! We won! Let's do it! We did it!
More iced coffee!
Watch this! We won! Come on!
Tyler is now dead again.
We did it!
Sure we can't just use Rejuvenate? Okay. We don't kill the poor things. We just send them somewhere where they can't bother us for a while. I guess let's turn back the clock. Aw, he likes me. So apparently we hatched a familiar and we're not taking it with us. That makes perfect sense. Totally makes perfect sense. Okay. A spy door. I'm gonna say die.
We won!
Oh, by the way, yesterday, I feel like I should say this. My mic was muted during the entire sad scene.
Come on!
Because I knew I was going to laugh like crazy to Drippy, and I was right. Just know, I laughed at almost every line he said during that cutscene. My laughter would have ruined the entire moment. So... Cheeky little look who's talking, he says. I mean, he means you're just a kid yourself, ain't it? And he's got a point. I'm going to name this one Tyler. Finally, this teaches evade. And Drippy just explained counterattacking. If you've ever noticed that on the attack bubble, sometimes it flashes blue. If you press attack when it flashes blue, you do what's known as a counterattack. Remember how sometimes it'll say nice? That's a counterattack. It just makes more glims drop. And evade is a very quick defend, but as the name implies, you evade all damage. So quick heads up, the familiar we just got is going to be useful throughout the entire game. This familiar right here. Basically an S-class familiar right here. The other two, the one, Oliver's main familiar, it's really good for most of the game. But in the final hour of the game, suddenly, he stops being so useful.
We did it!
And that's because of his star sign. Tyler is a healer and mage. Not a good fit for Oliver, but we will be getting other party members, and yeah, I trust you guys can piece 2 and 2 together.
Come on! We did it!
Oh, and while we're on the topic of signs, I suppose now is as good a time to go over them as any. If you can remember this rhyme, you can remember this chart. It's quite simple. Sun beats moon, moon beats star, star beats sun. Planet beats all, but only normal planet beats twin planets. The light of the moon will outshine the moon. The light of the sun will outshine the moon. The glow of the moon will put stars in shade. The glamour of the stars will cause sun to swoon. When two combine, their strength's sum is made. The once-ringed planet stands apart from the three, while the twice-ringed planet rules as king. Before it, sun, moon, and stars bend their knee, yet it holds no sway over its once-ringed sibling. Planet on its own does not affect sun, moon, or star, but it is the only counter to a twin planet. Now, if you want to know how to judge a familiar by by what it does mainly. You can just take a look at this list. Sun signs mainly use fire attacks. Star, storm. Moon, water. Planet signs are extremely rare. They are also usually practically god slayers, because they level up so fast. In this game, you will rarely find an opportunity where you will need to counter a twin planet.
We won!
No bosses will require you to use the signs. It's just during normal fights. Not worth keeping in mind unless you're looking for a specific kind of familiar.
We can do this!
We did it!
Watch this!
We did it!
Alright. So, I wanted to get that new familiar before doing the last side quest.
Let's do it!
If you watched last night, you would know that I said Grandfather Oak gives you presents if you tell him about your journey after every milestone. I would say rescuing the king would be a milestone.
We can do this!
We won!
Alright, let's go see old Father Oak. Alright. How about we feed our familiars? Finally. Now, a strategy that's commonly used is to first feed your familiar with the snack corresponding to the stat you want to raise. For Mighty, I want it to be a mixture of defense and attack. That growth limit, it raises when their familiarity increases. Now let's feed him some chocolate. Now, this genus, I believe, prefers pie. But I want to raise their evasion first. Or not. Yeah, for this one, it's going to be mainly evasion. Now you might be wondering where you find this stuff. Say it with me now, Wizard's Companion. First, go to the creature cage. Well, no, go to Friends and Familiars. Look at the symbol below your familiar's name. Okay, once you got it memorized, then you go to the Wizard's Companion. Then look for whatever symbol would best fit that. The Beastie. And there it is. So, ice cream is what they like. Now our final familiar is a fairy. So we go to the fairy page, we try to find it. There it is, Seed Sprite. So, their favorite food is cake. We don't have cake, unfortunately. We do have sundaes, though. Magic is this familiar's main thing. So we're gonna feed it magic. Alright. Now let's head back to the Golden Grove. Alright. Now, how's about we make it to the end of the forest?
Watch this! We can do this!
Alright, for those of you watching, I do plan to post another stream of either Kingdom Hearts 2 or Final Fantasy X later today. Kingdom Hearts 2, it would be me playing through it, not blind, of course. I'm currently in the process of making a 100% playthrough of it, so it would absolutely not be blind. But Final Fantasy X, I have never beaten. So that could be a whole experience. No, 99%? What? So that caught me off guard. 99% of what? You can't just you can't just leave us, Cam. 99% of what?
Let's go. We won. Let's go!
I just realized what the 99% probably is. Alright, let's get out of this forest.
See?
What? Oh! Jeepers!
Gladiator! Alright! Wow, my voice cracked there. So... Final boss fight of the stream. Not really. So Gladiator will be the first challenging boss. As in, he's the boss that, well, they're not exactly holding back. He isn't hard by any means, but he's not exactly a piece of cake either. Now we have Everblade. He deleted my fireball! Now for this attack, let's pull out Tyler. To just evade all damage. And Drippy is pretty strong for a fairy. Let's psych up and go wild. Alright, Gladiator has been slain.
We won!
Oh, and now Tyler can heal. By the way, familiar healing moves, much more effective than Oliver's healing touch. No, you do not get a better healing touch. Ever. That is essentially what's happening. Alright, let's turn back the clock. A new tale of wonder. Alright, so Drippy is just warning us that we shouldn't pick any fights on our way to Alma Moon. He is correct about that. Enemies here are designed as if you were a little tougher than you are right now. So they expect you to be stronger than you really are in this area. Maybe around level 13. But don't worry, we'll be reaching that level real soon. I swear, so many Ni no Kuni veterans just cringed by how I did that battle. So pro tip, you are not supposed to use Oliver's attack button. At most, you use it to cancel attacks. Maybe get a counterattack. After this area, Oliver's attack button will essentially be form familiar. You know, the most useless thing in the game. So despite being in the desert, this thing is weak to fire. Ah, you can already see why Oliver's attack is useless.
We did it!
Welcome to Al Mamoon, Court of the Khalifa.
Here we are, Al Mamoon. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's different from Ding Dong Dell, huh?
Well, of course it flipping is. It's slap bang in the middle of the desert for a start.
What's that delicious smell?
That's the babanas, innit? Babanas are what Al Mamoon's famous for, see? You never eaten a fruit like it. Gorgeous they are. Tell you what, I'm starving. Fancy a babana split?
Really? They're that good, huh? Wow.
Too flipping right they are. This place was built on the babana trade. There's tasty for you.
Okay, let's try some.
So, I don't get what the fuss about babanas is about. Well, you'll see what they are as soon as we come across them. So before talking to Rashad, first, we're gonna do a couple side quests. One of them will have a spell that will come very useful in surprise a boss fight that is coming up. And if you're playing along and this is your first time playing, I highly, highly, highly suggest doing these side quests. Here we have, oh, and we found Horus. So long story short, we are about to hit this game's very first difficulty spike. This game has a few difficulty spikes. We're about to hit the first one. The next boss fight is really hard if you do not know what you're doing. Anyway, getting into Horus's riddles. Horus is going to give us puzzles that we have to solve by using the Wizard's Companion. This is a great way of showing you what's in it. What Horus wants us to do is read this. I have already read it and I already know the answer. I suggest you read it because it is a pretty good story. I believe the answer to this one is Dragon of the East. My apologies. West. Draw poison! Draw poison will immediately remove the poison ailments. This isn't very useful in normal combat because, as you can tell from the numerous times I got poisoned, I didn't do anything about it. Even though I do have poison begons. That's because it just goes away when you finish combat. Items like that are only helpful if you are, well, in a boss fight. So that's the only real quest we need to do. Any other quest we do, it'll be as simple as this person is brokenhearted. Please go find enthusiasm. Oh boy. So heads up, before talking to Richard and starting that whole sequence, sleep in the inn. I will say this again, huge difficulty spike coming up. Make sure you are fully healed. Also, there is a minimum requirement of 2 MP to finish this chain of events. There's gonna be a door we need to unlock with spring lock, so you're gonna have to cast that. There is one more major difficulty spike along the road. And it's not too far away, but we won't get to it probably until next week, if I'm being honest. I see we have a new viewer. Welcome to welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day. Anyway, don't be discouraged if this next boss just kicks you in the rear over and over again. If it does, it means you're simply unprepared for a boss fight. Most of the difficulty spikes come from boss fights jumping at you out of nowhere. As long as you remain prepared anytime you go to a new area or progress the story, you don't have anything to worry about.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Rashad?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Rashad, sir, I need you to teach me magic. I need you to teach me the most powerful spells there are, so I can defeat Shadar.
Defeat Shadar? You?
Yes, sir.
Your journey has been wasted. I no longer practice the magic arts.
Huh? But why not? I thought you were one of the 4 great sages who knows everything there is to know about magic.
It matters not what I was. I use magic no more.
Is she... What do you want? Who are you? Jeepers.
The poor thing's broken-hearted, looks like.
Shadar stole a piece of her heart. It was my fault. I defied him, and to punish me, he did this. That is why I fight no longer. I cannot risk my child's life. I will not. We must accept our fate and live out our days in peace.
Mr. Rashad, sir, you're wrong. She wouldn't want this. She's not in pain because a piece of her heart was stolen. It's because you gave up fighting. Because you gave up on everything. That's why she's in pain.
You are sure of this?
Yes, I am.
I see. I see now that you would say anything to enlist my aid.
Huh?
Begone! Leave us in peace.
You're making a mistake. I wasn't trying to...
Well, he wasn't wrong. It looks like Shadar's stolen a part of the poor dab's heart.
Then we have to help her. We have to make her heart whole again.
Nah, looks like, I said. This is different.
Huh?
Her heart's not just broken, it's closed.
Closed? What does that mean?
It's like this, see? She's not just had a part of her heart stolen, she's closed it up tight too, to keep the rest safe like. So, before we can think about replacing what's missing, we'll have to open it back up again, innit?
And how do we do that?
We go to your world. If we find whoever she's connected to by there, we can work out what's going on with her by here. So, we head over your way and find her soulmate.
Alright, let's do it.
Righto, back to your world it is.
All right. Now, you may be wondering, since we're going to Motorville, no, you are not safe, even in Motorville. Also, one thing I will never understand, which we will deal with after this cutscene. Alright. So I'm sure a lot of you are thinking that, is there any reason why Oliver can't just rest in his own house? You might think you could prepare yourself for a battle by just sleeping in your own bed. Nope. For whatever reason, You can't sleep in your own house. You can definitely wander around Oliver's house, just kinda... and just kind of look around, interact. But for whatever reason, you can't sleep in your own house. Alright, so I guess let's just go towards the star. If you were paying attention last stream, you might already know who her soulmate is. I just realized her name was never shown yet. Yeah, the Great Sage's daughter's name is Esther. So I guess let's go investigate Starry Mary. Ah, yes. Breaking the law. But I guess it's for the right reasons. Well, I mean, I guess we could always go to Rusty's garage.
Who are you? My name's Oliver. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I'm a kid from right here in Motorville. Just like you.
I know. I've seen you.
You have?
I'm sick. I can't leave this room. If I go outside, it hurts. So all I can do is look out at the world from my window.
That's why they call her Starry Mary.
Shh!
Don't worry, man. No one can hear me by here. I can talk as loud as I want.
Yes, that's why they call me Starry Mary.
Huh?
Crikey, can she hear me?
That's what they call me around here. But you knew that already, huh? I bet you think I'm weird, don't you?
No, I don't.
It's okay. I don't mind. You should go before my father comes home.
Oi, come here a sec. This is proper weird. I've looked as hard as I know how, but she doesn't seem sick at all. She's as fit as a fiddle, in fact.
You mean you can tell?
I'm Lord High Lord of the Fairies, and of course I can tell.
So what is wrong with her?
Well, whatever sickness she had might be gone, but something still got a hold over the poor dab.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm gonna come see you again. Okay, Myrtle?
Huh?
Well, if you can't leave your room, I'll come to you instead. That way we can be friends. How does that sound?
Oliver, you can't.
Huh?
My father won't allow it. You should leave.
But Myrtle...
Alright. Alright, now is when you should save. As Drippy is about to tell us. Yeah, the game gives you a warning that you're about to stumble into something very difficult. Make sure you're good and ready. Again, if you know what you're doing, this fight isn't that difficult. But for a first-timer to Ni no Kuni, this is one of the boss fights that drives a lot of people away. Why do I hear boss music? This is a nightmare. Beings of pure and complete darkness. They latch onto the brokenhearted like a virus, making them all the worst. This one is the void of kindness. Now, normally you would start off by using Oliver to do as much damage as possible. Nightmares are weak to light, being just with the fact that they're made of pure darkness. The only thing we have capable of light magic at the moment is Tyler, and even then, it's healing magic. Now, you'll notice a bunch of extra glims. Don't touch them. Or that happens. And we've been blinded. But let's throw a burning heart at them. Okay, my headset got unplugged for a second. And I didn't get it off. Like I said, the boss fight is pretty easy when you know what you're doing. But if you don't, you're gonna get smeared across the wall. Now, slaying the nightmare is not enough. You still need to mend the broken heart. This is how we're going to unlock new pieces of heart to use. After you fight a nightmare, it's always safe to assume the next step is to get a new piece of heart. The warm, fuzzy gift of generosity. So quick explanation for how this came about. Rusty used to be a very loving husband, but then Shadar broke his heart, so his soulmate Richard wouldn't be able to put up a fight. And then, to add insult to injury, stole a piece of Esther's heart, who is the soulmate of Myrtle, aka Starry Mary. Drippy has a point. Yeah, my setup is glitching. It's saying you guys have commented like 151 times. But I'm only seeing like 5 comments.
Oliver, what is it? Well, if my father sees you, he'll... Myrtle, come with me. Huh? You can go outside now. You're not sick anymore.
I can't, Oliver. Just thinking about going out there gives me goosebumps.
Myrtle.
Oh,
Go on out and play, Myrtle.
but... Father?
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't there when you were sick, when you needed me, and I was fighting with your mother the whole time. I guess maybe the thing that was keeping you closed up in here, maybe it was me.
Father?
You were scared somewhere deep down that if you went away, even for a little while, your mother and I would lose the one thing.
Drippy wants the hat!
We wouldn't be a family anymore. I'm right, aren't I? That's why you were. Something deep inside you wouldn't let you leave the house.
Father,
It's all right, sweetheart. Your mother and I, it's gonna be okay.
Father!
Please, Myrtle. Please forgive me.
Oh, I do. Daddy, I do.
Are those tears, Bunting?
Huh? No, they're not.
So much for you being honest.
Oliver?
Hmm?
I'm going to try. I'm going to go outside. Will you come with me?
Myrtle. Myrtle!
I did it! Oliver! I did it! I'm outside! I'm outside!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oliver! Thank you so much!
So sometimes after defeating a nightmare, you will even get 2 pieces of heart unlocked. This time, we got both kindness and courage. The stout and sturdy force of fearlessness. Alright. Back to Alma Moon. And after we give Esther her heart back, it'll be time to end the stream so I can take a short break. Also, I'm not kidding when I say I'm gonna put all the options of games I will stream later on a wheel and let that decide. It'll be Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy X, or it will be Final Fantasy VII. The original one, not the remake. That is basically what it is. The almighty Wheel of Doom shall decide my fate.
What is this?
Where am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart.
My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child. You were robbed of your courage. But I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Rashad.
I will join you in the fight against Shudar. The day will soon come when the clarion rings out across the land once more.
The Clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the great peace. The sound of this flute came to represent the unity of the nations of the world. How long is it now since the call of the clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
It's up to us. The clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad, sir.
So we now have a new party member. We got so many spells just now. And they're all useful ones too. In some capacity. Going over the new spells we got. Pulse is a non-elemental spell that will immediately send small enemies flying. Probably the most useful from the spells we got. Puppet String is going to be our main puzzle solver. Magic Lamp allows us to see in the dark. Secret Ingredient, it's just another form of cooking. This one is the least useful one that we have. The others, though, actually really useful. Yeah, okay, I was gonna try to showcase magic lamp since chances were pretty good I wasn't gonna use it since I already know my way around the dungeons. But I guess not. Okay, let's gather some pieces of heart and we'll end the stream. Ah, just in time. My controller's battery is getting low. So I was gonna have to end the stream regardless. Did I just what? Yes! I rizzed them. Totally didn't just ask for permission to cast a spell on them. Alright. I think this is a nice and pretty spot to end the stream on. I guess I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow, when we pick this up, we will complete the Temple of Trials, along with a couple other things. First, we will be doing side quests though, so other viewers can join. I guess I'll see you guys later.